know, Tim, I think we really need a third man for this.
I think we do, John.
Hey, mate, are you interested in being a cameraman for a very obscure YouTube channel with very limited potential?
Where do I sign? Sure. Let's do it.
Fantastic. What's your name?
Sven.
I think I'll call you Ted.
All right, that's all. That
So
works for me.
Here you go. Here's the camera. We're pubs of Prague and we love pubs.
And Prague.
We do, Tim, absolutely 100%. How many bars do you know of, Tim, that are named after a war wound? That's a wound received in the war.
I'm racking my brains, but it's a little difficult to come up with one on the spot.
Well, we're here in the wonderful Žižka, which is named after the Czech Republic, one of their greatest generals ever, and it's called Shot Eye, or Shot in the Eye.
Shot in the eye.
Ted, new cameraman Ted, how do you say that again?
U Vystřelenýho oka.
U Vystřelenýho oka, named after the great general. Of course, the war,
very
his
good.
monument is just up the road here, so let's go and have a drink and check it out.
Okay. Dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Okay. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Okay. Get you on your dancing beat. Hi everyone, I'm your best friend, back in town again. Okay. Get you on your dancing beat.
Ah, Ted. Ted, it's good to see you.
Hi, Ted.
Good work,
How are
Ted.
you? Cheers.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, Ted, but we're just at the bottom of Vitkov Hill, the war memorial for young
We
Žižka,
are, yes, yeah, you're right, John.
which is the said general that this, well, the general's war wound, which is what this, he's famous for having an eye patch because one of his eyes was shot out with an arrow or something. Ted, was it? Or I'm not sure.
I don't know. I'm not
He doesn't
good
know,
at.
that's fine.
Yeah.
He's not from here. Just you speak excellent Czech. But yeah, he's famous for having that eye patch, isn't he? Which,
Exactly.
So Shot in the Eye, or Shot Eye, I think it's a great name for a bar. What do you like about this joint? I like this tiered outdoor setting, outdoor area rather.
I think the ambiance here is very relaxed. We've seen both outside and inside. People are like really at ease. It's very We've seen many dogs. How many dogs do we spot?
There's about
already?
5 here, I reckon,
Yeah,
which is always a
something like
great
that,
thing
yeah.
about European bars, especially this country, that they let dogs in the bar. That really makes it makes it a lot more friendlier, I think.
Even the dogs fighting. Yeah.
But they rarely do that. They're always very good, well behaved, I find.
That's generally.
Marnie, you're here all the way from the US. Tell me, what do you like about this Czech bar?
Has a really cool vibe. You know, the people seem really nice. It smells a lot like pot in here.
Time for Tiernan Tells with Prague's favourite Belgian, Tiernan O'Claherty. Tiernan.
Here I am, Mr. O'Claherty.
Mr. O'Claherty.
I don't even know what
Shot.
that was. Anyway,
I don't know, I'm sorry.
Let's get on
I'll
with
call
it.
you Tiernan, let's get on with it. Enough faffing about. So Shot in the Eye.
Shot in the eye. You avoided that today, thankfully.
Yeah,
because
I did.
We need you with both
I like
eyes,
both eyes with
functioning
full
100%
sight.
capacity for the next videos, of course.
Especially with all these stairs in this tiered section. I love this outdoor area. But I digress. Now, Tiernan Tells review. So, service. How are you going to go with that? Give us cast your expert eye.
We spoke to the lady earlier. She was very happy for us to film. Obviously, we are sitting outside, so we have to go inside to get the beer. So it's not
It doesn't come
table. It's not a table service. But yeah, I mean, that personally not a huge deal.
She was very pleasant, Tiernan, I thought. She actually had
Yeah.
lived for a year in Australia, which was a conversation starter.
She recognised your accent.
She did, actually, yeah.
Wow, fantastic.
So did Ted, though. Good on you, Ted.
Yeah.
Good work, Ted. Keep it up.
Nice one, Ted.
So what are you going to give it then, service?
Yeah, I'll give it a 3. I think everything is pretty fine.
Never go higher than a 3. Anyway, fine. Okay, ambience.
Ambience, yeah. I mean, we would have liked it to have been a little nicer today, as you can see from my long sleeves. Even in
You'd have
July,
long sleeves on at 28 degrees, I think. But it's a bit chilly today.
it's a bit chilly, unfortunately. But we have managed to sit outside the whole time. I have liked the amount of dogs there have been here.
The dogs have really picked it up.
The dogs are quite amusing. There's different levels. There's the logs in the background. we're in a very good look. That's really the ambiance, but the location is also nice.
It's the tiered. I like the tiered section.
Exactly. Yeah, no,
nice old buildings. Yeah. What do you give it?
The ambiance, both outside and inside, is pretty cool. We'll probably check inside later on. When it gets a bit too chilly for some people.
The inside's nice because it's got a nice gritty sort of feel to it. Typical Žižka.
Yeah, I'm going to give it a 4 for the
nice score.
ambiance,
No, I think it's a good score, Tim. Last
but not least.
Last but not least.
Price,
correct. Not if you forgot, Ted. I not if you forgot.
So we have 2 different beers here. This is Gambrinus, which
and
cost
Pilsner.
me 44, and Pilsner, which was
54.
So that's fairly standard for this part of town. Nothing particularly to go into any detail about.
It's okay.
Price 2.5. Yeah, fairly standard.
And just on the beer, I mean, we've been to a lot of pubs lately where they had many beers. This has just got the standard, hasn't it? Pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I wouldn't factor that into the score, but yeah, just to mention that it's like fairly standard selection what we have here.
But it is a Czech Republic, and they're all lovely.
What about the negative, John?
I just want to say one more positive, that they do have live bands here. I'm not sure whether we mentioned that earlier. So if you like live music, I can imagine sitting here and watching the band over there would be pretty bloody good on a nice evening. The negative, a pet hate of mine, as I was coming in, I received a text from Chen where he said, no card service, take cash. And I almost forgot. So it's the 21st century. Why the hell can't some of these bars have a bloody FPOS machine? Pet hate.
Other than that.
Let's abseil back down to our chairs down below because we're quite high up. The oxygen's getting a bit thin.
It's a bit tough, yeah.
And I'll see you next time, Tim.
Have a good one, John.